Her to be there. Okay, we're going to call the work session to order, September 2nd, 2025. Review of the agenda. Item A, we have a 5-year service recognition. Who's presenting?
Yes.
Because it's department head.
Yes, absolutely. We want to recognize Miss Tracy Ivy, 5 years of service with the Parks and Recreation. She's our Parks and Recreation Director. Please come up here. I don't like my back being towards you. How are you? Good. I know all of y'all probably know how great Tracy has been for the city of Villa Rica. I've known her even before then. We worked at Douglas County together. But just being here and seeing how much the parks program has flourished since she's been here. We can see it from the participants, and from the finance side, we can see it on the revenue side as well. She has done such an amazing job. She is great with people. She is great with the community. She is a great leader. I was able to see firsthand, even at the July 3rd event when I went, how, she really takes charge and she really cares about doing it, and not only just doing it, but doing it right. And looking at how she functions and how her team functions, it just makes you proud to say that's our Parks and Rec director. So I appreciate you being here 5 years. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your leadership. And I just hope there's 5+ more years that we get to have of you.
Well, I don't know about that. Oh, yeah. Team thing.
Did you bring your family with you?
Yes, I did. This is why I have gray hair, see something? It wasn't gray when I came. This is
I
why
know
it's
that
gray
feeling.
now. Yes, it was.
All right, everybody ready? 1, 2. Okay.
B1, Veterans Park Resolution. Is there a presentation on this, or just to say what it is? Otherwise?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Not a formal presentation this morning. There will be one next Tuesday, hopefully with as many veterans that would like to come. Myself, John Bain, and Brecca Carter met with a few of the veterans over the past month or so, and they really wanted to have a site to commemorate and celebrate our veterans in Villa Rica. So after a lot of discussions, the mayor, you were actually a part of one of the meetings as well. We have settled on a site, and so we want to have a formal dedication next Tuesday to celebrate this event, and maybe this will be the first step for them to begin their site development.
Yeah, and council has already
Yes.
approved this, so we have a resolution, but we'll hold off till reading that till the voting meeting, and when probably some of the veterans will be here as well. All right, item number 2, commemoration of new road resolution for Lewis Harris Drive.
Yes, this will be the same thing. We'll have a more formal presentation next Tuesday. We have a road that's connecting South Street to Commerce Drive, and it needs to be officially named. And after looking, I believe our deputy clerk looked at the history, and after looking at the different options, we found out that Lewis Harris was a very unsung hero in the day. And so we will have a resolution next Tuesday to read and be able to name the street after him, and then have something later on to at the street to unveil the sign. So we're looking forward to that.
He still has family in
He
the
does.
area, yeah, so
Yes.
they've been notified, they know
Yes.
to be able to
Councilman
comment everything.
Marchman has notified them, and I think she is tickled pink.
Good,
And their
okay.
family is too, and she'll be reading the resolution on Tuesday.
Great, thank you. C, Public Works, West Industrial Court Culvert. Mr. Teal,
Yes, ma'am.
morning.
Mayor, council members. So yes, we bid out this has been an issue for a long time, since to run a south wire on, West Industrial Court. So we sent bids out and we had a lot of participation. I think we had 9 or 10 bids. The low bidder was, Summit. Was it? No, that was on the left turn, right?
Yeah. Blount, new one,
Yeah,
but they
Blount.
had some
It
background.
was Blount Construction, $184,000 approximately, and that includes a 15% contingency as well, in case when you start digging underground, there's no telling what you're going to hit. We do have a gas line we're working on getting relocated out there as well.
I don't want to call you on a holiday weekend. I only had one question. It was in the, I'm trying to get back to where I was. It was in the bidding. What is traffic control? Because it was,
Yes, so traffic
it
control.
was a big figure. I'm trying to find it again.
Yes, so that street has to remain open because it's one way in, one way out. Now, there is another way back in the back, but that's private. So it's one way in, one way out, so they'll have to direct traffic during construction, and they will have to put plates over the road, at night when it's left open. So they'll do one side at a time, and then once they backfill one side, then they'll move to the other side and replace the culvert on that side.
Okay. So
Because it
that,
has to stay open.
the traffic control is 20,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And that's,
Caught me
so
by
it was different with all the contractors. It'd normally be somewhere else, so we don't know what they put in there.
I see. Okay.
But they were the low bidder. The cost estimate from the engineer was about $300,000, and that's what we had in the budget, so this is well under budget.
Yeah. Councilman Carter?
Two things. Normally, when we have bids like this, you list all the bids so that we can see them too, so that we
So,
can
yeah,
agree.
they're,
I don't see them listed on my sheet here. I only see the one.
it should be in there.
I-
There they are. Sorry, I'm looking.
Read that. Okay. The other thing is on the contingency, do they not use that money if they don't, it has to be a need for it, or is the
Yes,
real
and it
bid's
has to be
160?
approved. I would have to approve it, and then I would,
So if they
city
don't,
manager would
if
have
that
to
nothing
approve it.
comes up, then the bid gets dropped down by that
Correct.
amount, at
Yes, sir.
24,000, so, okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
Can we make this, I know it's a larger expense item, can we make this, we kind of have to do this. We've done the whole process, so I don't see that there'd be any debate or controversy about it.
So all the culverts in that industrial park have been replaced, is my understanding, except for this one.
I had no idea it went back to 2009.
Yes,
That's a
ma'am.
long time. Good morning. All right, anyone opposed to making this consent item number one? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Item 1, VA-04-25, Marie Almonte is requesting a variance for a reduction in 50-foot minimum lot footage.
Good morning, Mayor.
Hey,
Sean
Mr.
Myers,
Myers.
Planning and Zoning
Morning.
Administrator. Good morning, Council. We have a request here at 65 McCurdy from Maria Almonte to reduce the required 50-foot minimum lot frontage for a residential lot. This lot was previously subdivided prior to her acquiring it. And let me Stand by, let's get our presentation up. Perfect. So Section 406 requires that residential lots require 50-foot minimum lot frontage. This lot, however, was previously subdivided and sits behind the street frontage. So on this visual, what you see here highlighted in yellow are the lots owned by the applicant. She owns the subject lot highlighted in yellow to the south, as well as the adjacent lot to the north. And highlighted in red is the grantor of the easement through which access must be given to get to the subject lot. We have a signed affidavit from Mr. Carden and common ownership for the lots to the rear, and what we are subject lot, so that should there be ownership changes in the future, there won't be any disputes about access. This proposal will not likely generate any harm or cause any adverse impacts to the character of the existing neighborhood. So staff is recommending approval with 3 conditions. And those conditions are that we maintain a minimum of 12 feet wide for the gravel drive. We record and preserve that shared easement for ingress and easement, and that the applicant comply with all applicable building, fire, and zoning codes during the development process.
Okay, so just real quick, this will be coming back before us Tuesday because it requires a public hearing, and we'll do a more thorough presentation.
Right, perfect. And I'll hang around for one more.
That's right. Item 2, RA-02-
Veterans Memorial Highway. And they're currently operating in C1 zoning and are requesting to rezone to I-2. The current use is as a truck freight terminal, and staff has recommended approval. Planning and zoning also recommended approval. And our conditions here are that the site be restricted to the use as a truck freight terminal. Changes to the current use will need to come back before the Planning Commission as well as this council for approval.
I mean, the report was very thorough. So I'm going to go into finance, but I was going to mention real quick, welcome to Attorney David Mecklin, a court judge. So, but Nicole is also here, Nicole Smith, and so.
What does that mean for the future of the council?
But he's already started performing his duties as state court judge. He can come back for a little while, but once he gets sworn in, he's out of the loop for you
Okay.
altogether.
That's what I thought.
And I'm sure he'll be available on some of the more recent things we've handled.
Sure. I mean, Kevin's office is right next to mine, and they're with me.
How much longer will we have you, David?
Till
You don't
need
know,
me.
huh?
Till you don't need me.
Okay, finance. Ms. Long.
Amanda Long, interim finance director. The first item I have is to bring the budget back to you for approval. And we had the public hearing last week, so we'll be asking you to adopt the resolution. The resolution is the next page, $56.7 million.
Any questions from council? You're free. Thank
All
you.
right. So I think I have the next
Oh, wait,
item
yeah, no, you've
also.
got amendments, yeah. Item 2, budget amendments.
Okay, we'll run through these really fast. Resurfacing the tennis courts at Gold Dust. The resurfacing of the tennis courts came in a little bit higher than we expected. So we're just reallocating between those projects. We still think the total budget will come in at that number. So we're just moving a little bit more money to resurfacing the tennis courts based on the contractor's amount. Items 176 through 178, we are increasing expense for Parks and Rec programs and increasing the revenue. We're just performing a little better than we anticipated, but that also includes a higher expense too.
So the last item, we are pulling $17,000 from contingency to fund the Douglas County Animal Control. So that, as we stated in the budget process, has been, they did a price increase. And
Questions from council? Thank you. Anyone opposed to making the budget amendments consent item number 2? Okay. And 2 will be budget amendments. Anyone opposed to either one? I almost don't know what to do.